Watch Azeez unload on Caleb Williams. Boom! What's up, y'all? I'm JC. If you're new, welcome to the channel. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. Week 2 Sunday night football matchup between the Texans and Bears was physical. We saw quite a few big hits throughout the game. One of the most talked about plays from last night's game, about 7 minutes left in the third quarter, second down, Caleb Williams scrambles out the pocket, heads toward the sideline, pulls up a little, and right before he steps out, Texans linebacker Azeez Al-Shaair unloads on Williams. As expected, Bears players come to the defense of their rookie quarterback, #1 overall pick. They surround Al-Shaair on the sideline. I'm sure some not safe for work words were said, and it's kind of hard to really see what's going on in that pile. Al-Shaair is on the ground, maybe some pushing, maybe some shoving. And when Al-Shaair gets up, he is ready for war. Roshan Johnson, bop, get out my face, Darno, right? Even though the big fella barely moved right there. Now, the interesting part after this is that everything kind of fizzled out. And I say that because typically when a punch is thrown, guys retaliate. No flags were thrown on this play. No unnecessary roughness for the hit on Caleb, which I agree with because he was still in bounds. And no unsportsmanlike conduct on Al-Shaair. Safe to assume the refs just didn't see the altercation. They would have threw the flag on Al-Shaair, and more than likely he would have been ejected. Now, here's what Azeez Al-Shaair said post-game when asked about the situation.
Perspective, what happened with the sideline altercation? We see you hit Williams inbounds, and then they looked like they sort of surrounded you. What were they saying to you? Who was?
It was saying stuff that obviously I can't repeat. A lot of guys think they're tough when they got pads and stuff on. I grew up different, so it's some things that you say that you gotta speak on it. You gotta answer for it. I'm trying to get up and dudes pushing me on the ground and stuff like that. So for me, it was just more so trying to I see a swarm of orange, and I'm trying to protect myself.
So the punch wasn't flagged, but do you think you'll probably hear from the league with it being televised, all that sort of thing?
I honestly, like I said, when I just got up and I'm feeling people pushing me on the ground, sure. For me, my instincts just kicking, trying to protect myself, trying to move back. So I really didn't see what happened until after. I gotta respect, whatever comes with that, obviously. So I understand that's not acceptable. That's obviously not who I'm trying to be.
As we just heard, to sum it up, he was in fight or flight in that moment. And unfortunately, Roshan Johnson was on the receiving end. Now, I don't know if Johnson said anything, but out of all the Bears players in this clip, he looked to be one of the least aggressive. Now, Roshan took it to X. Earlier today, he posted, "It took every bit of my soul not to thrash that boy." Since then, the post has been deleted. Talk about amazing restraint, because I don't know too many people that would have reacted like Roshan did in that moment. Now, we can expect Al-Shaair to be fined about $12K for that punch. Now, when it comes to suspension, this is interesting. Like I said earlier, more than likely if the refs saw it in the moment, he would have been ejected. But since they didn't, will the league suspend him for the next game, or do they just give him the fine and keep it moving? But I want to hear from y'all in the comments. Let me know your thoughts.